Într-o lume în care fiecare zi aduce noi provocări și întrebări legate de sănătate, accesul la cele mai bune tratamente poate fi o adevărată comoară. Uneori este vorba despre lipsa tehnologiei performante, alteori lipsește îndrumarea pentru a găsi soluții într-un mod simplu și rapid. Sunt Eva Pavel, consilier medical internațional și călătoresc prin spitalele din țară și din străinătate pentru ca pacienții să primească informații despre cele mai bune tratamente, despre cele mai noi metode de investigare și despre servicii medicale înalte ale centrelor de excelență. În acest sezon veți afla informații noi din domeniul medical, veți înțelege cât de ușor este să accesezi serviciile medicale ale spitalelor din străinătate și veți descoperi poveștile de viață ale pacienților care au luptat cu boala. Rămâneți cu noi! Urmează Apel la Consilier. Bună dimineața și bine v-am găsit la emisiunea noastră dedicată sănătății și bunăstării. În cadrul călătoriilor mele de documentare pentru identificarea celor mai bune soluții medicale, am descoperit și metode eficiente de menținere a sănătății și a stării de bine. Am considerat important să împărtășesc această experiență cu voi, iar astăzi vom explora împreună cum putem adopta un stil de viață sănătos. Astfel, am identificat un loc care oferă nu doar o vacanță de relaxare, ci și soluții personalizate pentru cei care au nevoie de îngrijire medicală post-tratament, pentru persoanele diagnosticate cu diabet sau pentru cei care își doresc să slăbească sănătos. Vă rog să-mi spuneți care a fost principalul motiv pentru care v-ați dorit să existe un astfel de loc?
I'm coming from a business, telecommunication and media business. And then I retired myself at the age of 46. By chance, I arrived in a center in Koh Samui, Thailand, which is now do not exist. And that was a surprise for me because I visited that center without knowing. I was thinking of having a vacation, so I had a master detox.
Oh.
And the people over there, they just told me, Ersin, you are a nice guy, but you don't know how to live. And then they tell me that I was handicapped, and they told me that you should be better. And then a lady over there, she told me that, Ersin, you are a good guy, why don't you try to learn how to live? And she gave me a list. I spent 2 years, every month, 10 days, going different parts of the world to learn how to breathe, how to walk, how to think, how to eat, how to communicate. And then I said, okay, I agree now, nobody knows how to live.
Oh.
And then I said, I will learn how to live. I spent these 2 years to learn how to live. And then I said, let me start a company for teaching others
Good.
how to live and taking them from where they are into a better well-being, wellness level. That was my starting point, and this part of this facility was already existing as a apart hotel belonging to me. This part and the next part we added to transform the apart hotel into a wellness hotel. So we added all the functionalities.
Ce tipuri de programe există pentru persoanele care doresc să trăiască sănătos, care doresc să slăbească sau să urmeze un program de detox?
Yeah, we started with the simple cleansing, detoxing and cleansing. And I was impressed by, what was the name? Aslan.
Aslan?
Yeah, she Romania. She was a very good, say, spokesperson for cleansing, especially after Chernobyl. So we started with cleansing and detoxing. So by that time, one of the early customers was from Romania because of your, say, sensitivity for pollution because of Chernobyl, Aslan, etc. So it was interesting. But we added, from cleansing, we added food, we added other well-being items, and we now become a complete service offering company, because what we realized last, say, 2-3 years, people are more in need for mental health than the physical health. So that's why we added mental health also to the system, because before mental health was as a, say, complementary to physical health programs. But now mental health is a program by itself. If I give you ideas about what programs, weight management, weight loss, cleansing, women's health, heart, bulletproof heart, or the cardiovascular health, or mental health, mental resilience, and the personalization of that happens in 2 ways. Before people comes, we make a kind of survey what they really want. And then when they come here, we call it pre-arrival consultation. When they come here, we have 2 consultations, one with wellness coaches to fix exact need, also the doctor consultation to finalize the personalization and based on the special need of the guest.
Care sunt cele mai mari provocări pe care le întâlnesc și le depășesc cei care vă vizitează?
Yeah, I mean, it depends from what background. Some of our guests come for maintenance purpose because they do live properly. So for them, it's easy to go into the transition into we call it the period here, therapeutic period. So when you go to a week or 10 days, 21 days, such a period, then those ones comes in very easily. But the ones who is doing this first time, or they do indulge or boost their indulgence, eating fast food, etc., having a lot of stress, those ones may have problems if they didn't do a proper preparation before coming. We recommend everybody at least 1 week of preparation. So after 4 days or so, they don't feel anything. They can continue 6 months water fasting. The longest water fasting people did in our premises, 63 days. And some ladies did 42 days for breast health, so breast cancer, etc., etc. So what they do, they prepare themselves for, say, ultimate health. So that's why, for example, if people are not ready for, say, big change, we offer them programs with eating.
Okay.
But if people are very much into this, I want to cleanse, I want to do the best, etc., they may do juice fasting, master detox, even water fasting.
care sunt cele mai importante principii de nutriție pe care le recomandați?
So for diabetes people, we really need to be conscious of the carbohydrate consumption because carbohydrates are the one thing that raises blood sugar. Therefore, first nutritional recommendation that I can give will be to limit carbohydrates. That is very, very extremely important so that we balance our blood sugar. Also, some tactics I can give are cinnamon. Cinnamon is nature's wonder in diabetes. It takes control of blood sugar like no other spice. Also, apple cider vinegar. Maybe that is something diabetes people can put into their salads, or maybe they can drink apple cider vinegar before their meals with some water. So those two things are very important tactics in diabetes. Overall though, carbohydrate content is very, very important. Eating real foods, because real foods are what we can find inside nature, right? So for example, I cannot pick up a cookie bar from a tree, right? I can only grab an apple. So real foods is one of the most important things. Then the amount comes. So the portion size is very, very important here. So we are going to eat real foods in reasonable portions. And then we need to be also eating mostly plants, because plants are in the basis of our nutritional pyramid, and therefore they accumulate less toxins. So that is why we should also make the abundance of our diets plants. So eating real foods, mostly plants, and perhaps not too much is very, very important.
Cum personalizați programele de nutriție pentru cei care doresc să slăbească?
So we have a very professional medical team on our facility. We have 3 doctors, 2 dietitians, and 2 psychologists. So once a guest comes to our facility, we first of all do some measurements. We do live blood analysis, we do body composition measurements, and then the consultation with the doctor starts. The doctor takes all the prescribed medicine and adjusts the doses accordingly. Then there is also a wellness coach consultation, which is done by the psychologists or the dietitians. So we adjust the meal plans accordingly, specific to the guest needs. So each guest takes a tailored approach in his or her health. So this is our immune boost drink, apple, lemon and ginger. We serve it in the morning. With the ginger, it gives a very beautiful immune boost.
It's very good.
It tastes good.
Yeah.
It is one of our guests' favorites.
Okay. Tell me about this one, please.
This one is our green juice. It is our most alkalizing drink. It has 7 different greens inside. And with its chlorophyll content, it is a very good anti-inflammatory drink. Plus, it is very good for anti-aging purposes.
Until now, this one is the best.
This one?
Yeah.
This is what we serve most.
Ah.
Exactly. So this is our pomegranate juice. We serve it with psyllium husk powder also, so that it is great for digestion. And pomegranates are very good for our cardiovascular system, for the health of our arteries.
It's very, very good. If you put me to choose one, it's impossible.
Nice to hear.
Yes, I love it. Mulți dintre dumneavoastră ne-au cerut informații despre astfel de soluții, iar astăzi vom adresa toate întrebările, aducând în prim plan informațiile de care aveți nevoie pentru a lua decizii informate pentru sănătatea dumneavoastră. Vom explora opțiuni și servicii care ajută în procesul de recuperare, promovând un stil de viață sănătos și echilibrat. Rămâneți cu noi pentru a afla cum puteți îmbina odihna cu îngrijirea atentă a sănătății voastre. Care sunt cele mai frecvente probleme cu care vin oamenii la tratament?
Well, today there are around 3 billion obese people in the world, and there are approximately 700 million diabetic people. This has been unprecedented. It's a huge public health problem, and life problems, medical problems, due to lifestyle is increasing at an unprecedented rate. So this is the main type of problem that we are dealing with here. I mean, I'm sure you have heard of the saying that habits are our best friends, but they can also be our worst enemies. So habits are deeply rooted in one's existence, and so lifestyle medicine mainly addresses habits, which are generally very difficult to change. But if you can change your habits, small but consistent habits, then you get results which you can never achieve with any known medicine. You feel much more energetic, you may add many healthy years to your life, and generally we never get this type of effects from medicines.
Vreau să-mi spuneți care sunt beneficiile pe care le aduc terapiile cu ozon sau cele cu lumină roșie.
Okay, red light therapy is now emerging as a extremely promising but effective natural treatment. Red light is naturally found in the sunlight. It is a special wavelength, and its skin penetration is generally deeper compared to other types of lights. For example, in a recent small study, they found out that in diabetic patients, if they are exposed to red light therapy on a regular basis, their blood sugar may be reduced by 30%. I was also surprised. How can light therapy be so effective? Because they assume it stimulates mitochondria in your body, which speeds up metabolism, which speeds up the healing process. It's also good for pain. It's also good for even mood.
Breathing and respiration. They sound so similar, but actually they're so different. Respiration is an automatic process about which we have not much to do. Breath is a behavior. Breath has patterns. Breath is a habit. And there are correct and incorrect ways of breathing, of course. Although there are many techniques to breathe from the nose, from everywhere in different methods, the most simple form of correct breathing is, and see if you can do it comfortably, or if not, just know that there is a correct way of breathing. From the nose, to the belly, from the belly, not the chest, and exhaling a little longer than you are inhaling so that the carbon dioxide is fully expelled. From the nose to the nose, because we want it to be filtered as it should. And when we exhale, we want it to take the longest route possible through the nose. If we breathe into the chest, it becomes stuck here and cannot touch my toe right now. What happens if the breath gets stuck? If breath means life for us, our life becomes to get stuck. Our desires, our goals, our reactions, our decisions. If we want to live in a rather resilient, balanced way, our core tool for this is breath awareness. So, inhaling, belly expands. Exhaling, belly go down. And the best way to practice it actually is, think you're lying down flat on the bed. Imagine you have a book on your belly. Inhaling, the book move up. Exhaling, the book move down. almost transpassing the chest.
This is blueberry cheesecake.
Okay.
Our Delightful kitchen is a raw vegan kitchen, but it's not normal vegan cuisine because we don't use we don't use the animal proteins, but we don't use gluten, we don't use processed foods, products, and etc. We follow the seasonal vegetables, fruits, and nuts and seeds. And this is blueberry cheesecake. This is blueberry cheesecake, the alternative to normal cheesecake. And then another one is this is the cashew cheese avocado wrap. We are making the fermented cashew creamy cheese. And then avocado, we use the rice pepper. We wrap avocado and greens and cashew creamy cheese inside. This is not more calories. This is maximum 210 calories and etc. It's have 100% nutrition inside because this is raw foods. I said, our kitchen is a raw kitchen. What is the difference between raw to vegan foods? When you cook more than 48 degrees, you start to kill life enzyme and amino acids. If you cook more vitamins, if you cook more minerals. But when you prepare less than 48 degrees, your food will be 100% nutrition inside. So our foods, we are not calculating calories also, we calculating calories, but our kitchen is important nutrition. This one is a brown rice, but brown rice is steamed brown rice, but with this is artichoke and mango salad with the some sunflower seeds.
Wow.
Thank you very much. And another one is another dessert this is the tiramisu. We are making the crats, dates, and hazelnuts, okay? And then upstairs we have two creamy nuts. One nut is the white flour, is the vanilla with the cashew creamy. And then upstairs is the hazelnuts creamy with cacaos. And then we use the healthy sweetener agave, raw agave, this type of, and then we use the cinnamon and vanilla extract inside.
Looks like ice cream.
Like ice cream. Normally, we are making the organic ice cream.
Yeah.
With the nuts.
It's perfect.
Thank you very much.
În acest episod am explorat împreună diverse metode inovative pentru a sprijini sănătatea și recuperarea, de la tratamente cu celule stem și terapia cu lumină roșie, până la tehnici de relaxare, precum meditația, masajul și baia în apă rece. Am aflat cum activitățile fizice și alimentația adaptată poate face diferența în procesul de vindecare, iar discuțiile cu specialiștii ne-au oferit informații valoroase despre importanța unui abord sănătos și echilibrat. Dacă și tu îți dorești să-ți îmbunătățești starea de sănătate sau te recuperezi după un tratament sau pur și simplu să adopți un stil de viață mai sănătos, nu ezita să te documentezi și să te consulți cu profesioniștii din domeniu. Fiecare pas contează, iar tu meriți să ai grijă de propria sănătate. Eu vă rămân mereu aproape, atât în spitale, laboratoare medicale, clinici, cabinete medicale sau locuri care vă ajută să vă mențineți starea de sănătate și îmi puteți scrie pe adresa de mail apel@consilier@canalde.ro. Vă aștept la următorul episod pentru mai multe informații valoroase. Până data viitoare, numai bine!